What's going on, vibers? It's your boy J.S. Vaughn. And guess what, y'all? We back with another one, y'all. Today's track is called Billy Goat Freestyle by your boy YelaWolf. You know what I mean? Let's jump right into it, fam. Let's go.
YelaWolf, Catfish, Billy Goat, Reel it out. Yeah, I must be a fucking goat. Where this chain is hanging off my throat, warming up my boat. Cause need somewhere to hang my coat. Yo, Ray-Bans on my face, bitch, I ain't looking at your hoe. But my guess is she would exit this shit with me. No, I know.
Hold up. Man. Hold up. We're gonna rewind a little bit, yo. We're gonna rewind definitely, man. Yo, Catfish Billy. Let's go.
Out. Yeah, I must be a fucking goat. Where this chain is hanging off my throat, warming up my.
He said, yo, I must fit. I must be a fucking goat. The way this chain is hanging off my throat. Like, yo, like, come on, man. I love the energy that he's starting off with. You know what I mean? When you start something off like that, you know he's going somewhere. You know what I mean? Let's go, man. Let's continue this right here.
My boat goes, need somewhere to hang my. I must be a fucking goat. Where this chain is hanging off my throat, warming up my boat goes, need somewhere to hang my coat. Yo, Ray-Ban.
Warming up my vocals. Need somewhere to hang my coat, y'all. Ray-Bans on the face. Bitch, I ain't looking at your hoe. Ray-Ban on your on the face. I ain't looking at your hoe. Hold up, man. Let's go, man.
My throat, warming up my boat goes, need somewhere to hang my coat. Yo, Ray-Bans on my face, bitch, I ain't looking at your hoe. But my guess is she would exit this shit with me. No, I know. Yes, I know. But fuck that shit. So part of my French and.
So he's saying like this, yo. Basically, boom. I got my Ray-Bans on me. I'm styling, you know what I mean? I ain't even sweating your hoe, you know what I mean? That's a fact. I got my G, I'm all straightforward, you know what I mean? Like when I pull up in this bad boy and whatnot, it's my swag that's making me move along and whatnot, yo. When you shorty see me, she want to dip with me. It ain't my fault I am who I am and whatnot, and I'm rocking these Ray-Bans like a motherfucker. I like that, bro. So that's energy right there, son. Let's go.
At your hoe, but my guess is she would exit this shit with me. No, I know. Yes, I know. But fuck that shit. So part of my French and English too. But fuck that also, cause I wanna hollow out my cuss words out on you. Wolf.
Shit,
Catfish,
hold up.
Billy,
My bad.
looking at your hoe, but my guess is she would exit this shit with me. No, I know. Yes, I know. But fuck that shit. So part of my French and English too. But fuck that also, cause I wanna hollow out my cuss words out on you.
Said, yo, fuck that shit, yo. Fuck my French and English too. You know how people say, yo, my bad, my French and whatnot. He's like, yo, fuck my French and fuck my English too and whatnot. Cause like at the end of the day and shit, yo, the only that's probably gonna come out my mouth is freaking cuss words and shit, yo. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Get your gang, Pootie Tang. Taking the over to the studio and do my thing. I am throwed. Jump on this track like Kangaroo Jack. Aboriginal boomerang. I am throwed. Left, right, so just step right up. I'm airtight. Fuck your stair flight. I'm prepared like I'm not scared. Like fuck your hairline up. Barber school. See, I got haters by the carpool. They say I changed. That's because I got a jar.
They say I got haters by the carpool, and like it's like he's not blind to the fact and whatnot, and he's not blind to what the streets is talking and shit. But at the end of the day, he can't give a fuck about that at that freaking moment and whatnot. That's why I see. That's what I get from that rhyme and whatnot when he says, "Yo, I what is they say I gotta freaking rewind on that. Let me rewind right quick so I get there.
I'm not scared like fuck your hairline up. Barber school. See, I got haters by the carpool.
Yeah, he said barber school. I got haters by the carpool. He ain't really freaking too worried about his fucking haters and shit because at the end of the day he understands that yo, this is a part of the game and shit. And he doesn't give two shits, but You know what I mean? He got to grind and keep on moving at the same freaking time. So he can't really worry about the freaking number of haters he have and whatnot. Because, you know, you got to worry about what's most important and shit, yo.
They say I changed. That's because I got a jar full of your primates, monkey ass white boys, lying fake.
Damn, man, the way you primary monkey ass white boys lying fake. I guess like when he says like they say I changed. That's because I got a jar full. Your primates, monkey ass white boys lying fake. You know what I mean? I don't know who he talking about there, but that's a lot of energy going to one person, and he's just basically saying like, yo, you a fucking primate. You know what I mean? That's like the biggest diss you could diss anybody. And at the end he says, monkey ass white boys lying fake. You know what I mean? Basically calling you a fake ass motherfucker and shit. You know what I mean? So that's bars right there. Let me go back.
Say change. That's because I got a jar full of your primates, monkey ass white boys, lying fake. Or you a hip hop head, bitch. Your first record was Kanye. You just on a grind.
Yo, I saw that on paper. I saw the word Kanye. I was reading this shit and I saw the word Kanye, but I was like, what the fuck? But I didn't read the whole shit. I was waiting for this shit. He said, oh, you say you a hip hop head. Bitch, your first record was Kanye. That ain't no hip hop head, yo. That's not a hip hop head. That oh shit. If the first album that you think you was introduced to hip hop with was freaking Kanye West and shit, you are not a fucking hip hop head, man. Go back and put that pacifier in your fucking mouth and shit and keep it moving. You know what I mean? I like that bar right there. Let's listen to, yo, tears is literally falling out my eyes right now. Oh shit. Oh no.
Got a jar full of your primates, monkey ass white boys, lying fake. Or you a hip hop head, bitch. Your first record was Kanye. You just on a blind date. You get dumped with the rest of them when this current trend is over with. I'll still be on my.
He said you just on a blind date. You got dumped with the rest of them when the current tense is over. I'll still be on my way. You know what I mean? You see? He said when the current trend is over, I'll still be on my way. You know what I mean? So basically he's saying like on some real shit, yo. You just on a blind date right now. You know what I mean? You remember that show Blind Date and shit? I don't think that's what he was talking about, but there was a show called Blind Date and shit where they had like a group of motherfuckers on a date and everybody got eliminated and shit. He said, yo, you just on a blind date and shit. Blind dates don't work too fucking well. You know what I mean? But what I am on is when your current, then he goes like, when this current trend is over with, I'll still be on my way. You know what I mean? So he said, my lane is still freaking official and it's still gonna be popping way past your fucking trend and whatnot. So if you want to compete with me, that's good and fine and whatnot, yo. But I'm gonna be around way after you. You know what I mean? Because I got something unique and you just following the trend. You know what I mean? That's definitely dope right there. I like that, boss. That's energy right there.
Kanye, you just on a blind date. You get dumped with the rest of them when this current trend is over with. I'll still be on my way. Yeah, that laughable trends like detachable friends. Don't fucker show up to party, but when that party does end, they go with the wind. So I hope that song that you spin makes you enough bread to retire. Better watch what you spend. Anyway.
And then he goes into it even further, where he goes like, yo, I hope that current track that you're working with is going to give you enough ends to retire with. You know what I mean? Oh, wow. This shit is fucking smooth. Yo, I'm tearing up on this shit, yo. I should have took y'all suggestion a long ass time ago, but you know what I mean? I usually like to do it like wow, this is crazy, yo. This dude right here is a motherfucking beast, yo. Like, yo, the way he schematic his freaking words and everything and shit. That shit is so fucking powerful, bro. That shit is. He's a good yo, man. Yeah, man. This is dope right here, for real, for real.
They go with the wind, so I hope that song that you spin makes you enough bread to retire. Better watch what you spend. Anyway, that shit is dead like any day. All I'm saying is regenerate and penny save. If you swag surfing, then certain.
He said, yo, regenerate. All I'm saying is, where is that freaking line right there, man? All I'm saying is regenerate and penny save. If you swag, if you swag surfing, then currency, you'll ride a wave, a wave, a wave, a wave. Okay, a wave. Yeah, this is birds right there, doggy dog.
Wave, and you're already dead, homie. So pick any grave. I pledge allegiance to the Slamerican.
Did you hear what they said, yo? You're already dead already, so you're already dead, homie. So pick a grave. That's disrespectful, son. That's savagery. It's like, yo, I don't even feel like battling you no more. You know what I mean? Shit. Go to Walmart, get you a freaking shovel, dig that shit up and whatnot, and I'll help you out by putting the dirt in your over you after you dig it. You know? All right, man. Let's go.
And you're already dead, homie. So pick any grave. I pledge allegiance to the Slamerican flag. 10 stars for every letter. Lightning bolts to lead the path. For the slums I represent. From the laundromats of cash. From growing dope illegally. Break the law and get the bag. Yeah.
So he's just basically saying like what he's rooting for. That's definitely all right. You know what I mean? Or he, yeah, let's go.
And take the saw and cut the slabs. You build your house with straw and mud. And when it rains, your roof will sag. And get the bag. Yeah. And take the saw and cut the slabs. You build your house with straw and mud. And when it rains, your roof.
Hold up. Okay, my bad. I was a little bit far off. Alright.
The slabs, you build your house with straw and mud. And when it rains, your roof will sag. Dag. Take the crawl before you.
So he just and I like how he goes like that I'm gonna say a couple of words. I think I played the whole shit already. So it starts with the bag, slab, mud, sag, sad, sag, drag. I like how he does that, and dog at the very end to wrap it up and shit. You know what I mean? But let's start from the beginning. I like the way it sounds, like freaking sonically.
Take the crawl before you run. That pace right there will win the race. So run the laps and not the drag. But what do I know, Fido? If you're a dog, I'm a dog. We're just two frogs in the log singing in the moonlight. The DJ hits Paul on my body, pitfalls from the.
Hold up, guys. I gotta go back even further. I didn't go that far enough. I think it's right there.
And take the saw and cut the slabs. You build your house with straw and mud. And when it rains, your roof will sag.
So he's just basically saying like, yo, the way you built your fucking career and shit is, it has no foundation and shit. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day and shit, yo, whatever you fucking do and shit, yo, a rainy day coming shit, a drought coming shit, your career is basically over. You know what I mean? And what do you got left to freaking fall on? Nothing. You know what I mean?
Dag. Take the crawl before you run. That pace right there will win the race. So run the laps and not the drag. But what do I know, Fido? If you're a dog, I'm a dog. We're just two frogs in the log singing in the moonlight. The DJ hits Paul on my body, pitfalls from the whiskey sipped and I'm empty and tall.
We just two frogs on a log swinging in the moonlight till a DJ hits pause or till my body pitfalls from the whiskey skip that I'm empty. I'm empty and tall. Damn, my bad. Yeah, that shit is freaking bars. Uh, let me see, till the ink pen don't draw. So he's just basically saying like I could do this shit like me and you is like two me hold on, I gotta go back. We just two frogs on a log singing in the moonlight. You know what I mean? So basically he's saying like on some real shit, this is what it is and whatnot. And we gotta basically see who got the biggest, the most. That's what I'm getting from it. We got to see who got the most freaking endurance for this battle. You know what I mean? Or to whoever he's talking to, his competitor or whatever, we got to see who got the most endurance in this shit. Let's see who can last along and whatnot. But on some real shit, I'm gonna last until I ain't got no pen in my ink. You know what I mean? I'm gonna last. I'm gonna last till the ink pen don't draw. You know what I mean? That shit is bars right there. Yo. Let's go.
Hits Paul on my body, pitfalls from the whiskey sipped and I'm empty and tossed to the ink pen don't draw. But until then, friend, I'ma need another pin dog. Cause I'm a highly orchestrated life aboard the earth. I'm guided by the light is inside the word, the brightest candle with the thickest.
Buddy, you know what I mean? Come on, son. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I like the way that he just flipped the flow just now. Let me go back a little bit.
The DJ hits Paul on my body, pitfalls from the whiskey sipped and I'm empty and tossed to the ink pen don't draw. But until then, friend, I'ma need another pen.
He said until I like because I said that shit to you. I said when the pig until what is it? Till the pen don't draw and whatnot. I said put until then, friend. I'm gonna need another pen draw because he's just basically saying I'm not done, man. Pen draw. Hold up. Damn, hold up. That's spelled totally different. All right, draw. Put until then. Put until then, friend. I'm gonna need another pen dog. You know what I mean? Okay. My bad. The draw and dog got me fucked up and shit, yo. Yeah. That's bars right there, yo. But till then, because he's saying like, yo, this shit ain't gonna happen. It's nowhere near and whatnot. Don't worry about that shit. We're gonna keep that shit pushing. Let's motherfucking go. You know what I mean? All right. And we dissecting today, so fuck all y'all motherfuckers talking about our pause too much. You know what I mean?
And I'm empty and tossed to the ink pen don't draw. But until then, friend, I'ma need another pen dog. Cause I'm a highly orchestrated life aboard the earth. I'm guided by the light is inside the word, the brightest candle with the thickest wick. Melanin is irrelevant. I hear the kick. Hat snare that there gets.
I like what he says. Melon is irrelevant. I hear the kick. You know what I mean? Hat snare that there hits my soul. So he's like saying on some real shit. Fuck all that melon shit. You know what I mean? When it comes to bars and shit, I hear the snare. I hear the hat. You know what I mean? I hear it. I'm one with the freaking music, and the music hits my freaking soul, and I'm rapping on that shit. You know what I mean? Pardon me. So I'm good. You know what I mean? Fuck the melanin. You know? Race ain't got shit to do with this. You know what I mean?
It's wick. Melanin is irrelevant. I hear the kick. Hat snare that there gets my soul, bro. That's why I go hard on beats and also get down with those bros. What the fuck? I'm too hard for lumber yards. I'm too sick for cancer sticks. Built that bridge to come across.
I like yo. Advertise that, man. I'm too sick for cancer sticks, nigga. That's what I'm talking about, son. I'm too sick for cancer sticks.
I'm too sick for cancer sticks. Built that bridge to come across. A ghetto philanthropist. Hustle hand over fist. A prophylactic, no chauvinist. OJ, no pub, I'm smooth as shit. Polished and don't show the nicks. Never made it to college, but I made it to shady. Gave myself no other options. Yellow, you're dreaming, you're crazy. I saw the gap.
I like that, man. Never made it to college, but I made it to shady. Okay, now I gotta rewind to the word. Never made it to college, but I made it to shady. Bars. So it just basically, and that's what it is, man. And a lot of people is not built for college. If you're not built for college, man, as long as you know what your route is and what your lane is and whatnot, people gonna gravitate to you regardless and whatnot. So just know what you best at and gravitate towards that and do that the best of your abilities and whatnot. And that's basically what he's trying to say in that. He's a fucking goat. So goats freaking goats freaking scout out goats. You know what I mean?
College, but I made it to Shady. Gave myself no other options. Yellow, you're dreaming, you're crazy. I saw the gap in the options. The South is an orphan and lazy. Nobody wanted to father it, so I made it my baby. You rock by the rock and try to mash it all up.
He said, "Yo, the South is an orphan and lazy. Nobody wanted to father it. You know what I mean? So I made it my baby. You know what I mean?" He said at the time when he pulled up and whatnot, yo, what they were saying about the freaking South was like, yo, that shit is like an orphan of hip hop and shit. You know what I mean? That shit is lazy. Motherfuckers don't even freaking put their heart into actually freaking making the bars do what they do. You know what I mean? And after that, he goes in and says, nobody wanted to father it. You know what I mean? Nobody wanted to claim the South and shit. You know what I mean? So I made it my baby. You know what I mean? So he's just basically saying he adopted the South and shit and made it his own and shit and took care of the South and whatnot. You know what I mean? You're rockabye the rock and try to mash it up. You know what I mean? I guess he's sort of talking about like he rocked abide it, meaning like you rocked it. So niggas started freaking. I don't know if that's what he mean. I that's what I'm getting from it. You guys probably get something else. You rocked abide it. You know what I mean? Make basically put it to freaking sleep and whatnot. Woke that shit up. You know what I mean? And tried to mash it all up. You know what I mean? So creatively, whatever type of shit he was doing in his rap schemes and whatnot, he mashed it up and made it his own shit. You know what I mean? And let me see if
Fuck am I? Didn't reinvent the wheel. I just threw spokes up under that monster truck and
he said I didn't reinvent the wheel. I just spoke. I just threw spokes up under the monster truck. I don't know car references like that, so yeah. Man.
saw about the oil stains that are left on the road. If you slip and fall on the shit I talk, then I guess you're the brunt of the joke. Don't get lost.
He was saying like on some real shit, yo. What is that? If you slip on my what was it? Sorry about the oil spills that I left on the side of the road. Basically, he's saying like on some real shit, yo. Sorry if you couldn't catch on, you know what I mean? On some real shit, like this is what it is, you know what I mean? This is the bars that I'm delivering right now, man. And if you can't, no problem, you know what I mean? I understand why, you know what I mean? You're not on my level, you know what I mean? That's definitely it. That's basically what that means. That whole shit, man. You're not on my level. Freaking wild, little bit right. And then comes out you.
Don't get lost in the timing. If the water's still, then let it be still. In this world when the lightning.
I ain't know what you, I ain't know if you was in the yours up, man. I was trying to get it up out of there, you know what I mean?
What you build ain't always exciting.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that bike, baby, you know what I mean? So I can get that thing, get the weed.
In this world when the lightning.
Yes.
You've got to earn your invite.
Yeah, you see what I said? He just basically in the freaking in the outro he says like don't get lost in the timing, you know what I mean? If the water's still, then let it be, you know what I mean? Because like at the end of the day and shit, when you grinding and shit, you know what I mean? There's gonna be periods of time when the water's just flat, it's not moving, nothing's happening and whatnot. But don't get lost in the timing and meaning like, yo, don't get lost in the trends and shit that's going on around the world and shit, you know what I mean? And try to adapt and make that shit your shit, you know what I mean? Because you might lose yourself in that, you know what I mean? Still in the world when the lightning what you build ain't always exciting. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, what you building and whatnot is not going to be exciting to everybody. Just as long as it has meaning to you, and the shit that you doing and whatnot. That's all that really matters at the end of the day. Fuck everybody else. You know what I mean? Let me see what is it there. It may be years until they see and feel in the world when the lightning you got to earn is invited. You know what I mean? So he's saying like on some real shit, when they look back at your library or your gallery of work and whatnot, then they'll see your worth. You know what I mean? Then they'll be like, you know what I mean? Yo, this guy was saying some real shit. You know what I mean? And at that time that they see it, it could be like when you're still alive, it could be when you're dead, or it could be whatever. You know what I mean? But if you're if you put a certain amount of energy in anything that you do and it has value attached to it and shit, your shit is gonna live on forever. You know what I mean? Look at this shit, yo. Michael Jackson, motherfuckers still playing Michael Jackson music and shit. Elvis Presley, motherfuckers still thinking Elvis Presley's alive. Tupac, motherfuckers still searching for Tupac and Biggie. You know what I mean? Because what they freaking put out in the ecosystem of the world and whatnot was freaking gratifying. Prince, my nigga, come on, man. Pardon me with the nigga word. But yeah, it's like if you put things out that has value and whatnot, even though nobody see it at this current time and shit, when they look back in the time of history and shit, you be like, this motherfucker put some shit out in the world that's gonna last forever. And that's what he's talking about. You know what I mean? Definitely feel the gangsterness of this track. You know what I mean? Definitely feel the level of shit that he's talking and whatnot, because everybody needs to hear this shit. You know what I mean? But anyways, yo, if you guys enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it, you know what to do, man. Drop it down there in the comment section all day long. Tell me what's your favorite line and whatnot. If you guys want more tracks like this or any other type of video, again, you know what I mean? Put that junk down there in the comment section all day there. all day long, all day long. What's your favorite line and whatnot? You know what I mean? What's the favorite bar in this track? Put it down there in the comment section all day long. You see this right here? It's my motherfucking thumb. I need y'all to take y'all thumb and whatnot and put it all the way up there. All the way up there in the motherfucking sky. Show me some love and support in that way. You know what I mean? Right there. You know what I mean? Another way you guys can show me some love and support is by subscribing to the channel right down there. While I'm petting on the imaginary dog. You know what I mean? Right down there. Subscribe right down there. Anyways, man, I'm going to check you guys out next time on the next video. Peace out, one love, and have a good ass motherfucking day. Laters.